The SCP Foundation is a fictional organization with the goal of securing, containing, and protecting different anomalies across space and time. The world of the SCP Foundation is immense and ever-expanding, with over 6,000 different entries, with more being written every passing day. My goal is to read through all of them, producing a video about a random entry every Sunday. Some of them I know well, and most of them I have never heard about. With the help of a spinner, I shall begin with the first 1,000. Welcome to SCP Sunday. If you've seen the last ones, you already know the drill. I have the list here, and let's just see what this week's SCP is. So, the number is 388. Let's go check that one out. SCP-388 is called the Ultimate Frisbee. SCP-388. Object Class: Euclid. SCP-388 is to be kept in a locked safe in a room guarded by at least 2 armed guards instructed to refuse access to any unauthorized personnel. Use of lethal force is permitted to this end. Unless undergoing experimentation, SCP-388 is to remain outside the influence of any other SCPs demonstrating properties capable of modifying physical laws or drawing energy from unknown sources. Okay, this is already interesting. I'm wondering what SCP-388 actually is going to be. Description: SCP-388 consists of a foldable nylon frisbee of the type commonly given away as promotional material, in this case bearing the logo of the Banana Boat Suntan Lotion Corporation. SCP-388 appears to be immune to damage. During testing, it has been able to withstand high-caliber rifle shots, immersion in high-acidity baths, and sustained temperatures of 3,500 degrees Celsius. In all cases, it would spring back unharmed to its original shape. X-ray crystallography reveals the molecular structure of SCP-388 to be completely normal nylon supported by a ring of metal appearing to be aluminum. SCP-388 was discovered after witness in a local news report in the town of Redacted claimed a power line was downed by a UFO. Agents embedded with maintenance crews investigated and found the concrete pole was sliced cleanly with no tool marks, prompting full investigation status. Aerial records obtained from NORAD and Redacted revealed no abnormalities such as data expunged, typically associated with the data expunged. The investigation was nearly terminated until agents posing as reporters interviewed the Redacted family, originally questioned in news report, and their child Redacted mentioned the entire incident as being caused by a frisbee. Initially skeptical, efforts were nonetheless taken to verify this claim, with initial confirmation made on a certain date. A full week of helicopter searches of the neighboring city of Redacted and numerous retrievals of unremarkable frisbees from rooftops eventually yielded results. Unfortunately, Agent Redacted was fatally dismembered by SCP-388 when Agent Redacted threw the object down from the roof. Under the guise of replacing a septic tank, SCP-388 was dug up from its resting place 5.5 meters below the yard, and carefully brought in for containment. SCP-388, when thrown by a human, appears to travel as a normal frisbee would for a distance of approximately 3 meters. After this distance, SCP-388 immediately begins glowing bright white and accelerates until its velocity reaches Redacted meters per second. SCP-388 will proceed to cleanly slice through all intervening matter, regardless of consistency, until eventually coming to rest. Current theory holds that it loses speed due to friction between its top and bottom surfaces and the weight of material pressing down on it as it passes through objects. SCP-388 does not differentiate between matter and test subjects assigned to catch it. Now that we've seen the description, let's move on to the addendum, which is just a quick sentence. Inquiries into the potential use of SCP-388 as a weapon have been declined by Redacted in light of the obviously difficulty of retrieving it after its first throw. So that was SCP-388. It was quite a quick one, and really it's just a deadly Frisbee. It's not as interesting. Although I guess with some SCPs you won't find much interesting about it. So I see why it's called Euclid, because it can easily escape if given the right conditions. It's not like it's going to escape on its own, but it will if actually used. That was SCP-388. This is Al from Half Human. Like and subscribe, and I am out.